Welcome back to DX Radio Shack. Let me turn the radio down here. Okay, very good. So, happy Friday, everybody. It is the weekend. We're going to discuss a couple things this morning. One of which is the main topic is about shipping. As we all know, it's the people who make the world and it's the people who break the world. What does that mean? Well, in a nutshell, basically, if people had respect, things could go a lot further distance. It's when they don't have respect, that's when things tend to go wrong. So we have a box here that was shipped, and you can see how UPS is very rough. Well, let's see here. Let me get my computer set. Alright, there we go. Now we're all set. So, good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Sylvester, John, William, Chavez, and Beagle Man. William, we did order parts. We found not only your bad finals and a PA, we did find a bad driver transistor as well, so we're going to take care of that. All these parts are already on order. We found those out yesterday, late afternoon. We did find a couple of cracked solder joints along the way as well. Took care of all of those. I think we're in good shape at this point. I won't know until the parts get here to determine if anything else is wrong, but I think that's it. I don't see nothing else that could be wrong, so I think we should be in good shape. So now that I see you in here, that saves me a phone call because you're in here, so I can let you know right away. So that's cool. Beagle Man, good morning. How are you? Okay, so here we go. This is what I had received from UPS. Look at that. All chewed up, like they stood on it, crushed the hell out of it. This is how it came. This is how I received the item. So this is why I always try to encourage people, when you ship something, please make sure it is well packed inside. Here's how this works, okay? A lot of people like to try to scam or fool or who cares because, well, it's just this. I'll put it for a higher value of insurance. If they damage it, they can buy me something or I get the money. That doesn't work the way you think it's going to. What it does is this. They're going to ask you, did you have the contents inside the box secure and safe? That's it. This is where they get you at checkmate, okay? So it's very important that you understand when you ship something, put it in a box, number one, is decent size. Don't compress it where it's just barely in the box. And then put it, bubble wrap the hell out of it when you put it inside the box. So what happens is when you do this, okay, and everything's secure, now if the box gets damaged, your contents hopefully will be okay. If not, and that gets damaged, then they can see, okay, well, he had this really well packaged. So yeah, we're going to have to bite the bullet. We're going to have to pay the customer the shipping insurance that they put onto it. This one does not have shipping insurance, number one. And number two, this is how it came. Now, what is inside the box? Well, let's take this out for a moment. Let's get a closer look and see what's happening. Look at the box, guys. Look at the box. So when customers say, well, why do you have a little extra money that you charge for shipping? Well, one, because it costs material. And two, when I bubble wrap everything, you can play kickball with mine, and it's not going to get damaged. Everything inside the box will be 100% perfect. That's why. Take pride in what you have, guys. Now, this is what was shipped in the box. That's a perfect, beautiful, gorgeous, like brand spanking new. One little spot up on top here. Brand new microphone. Lafayette Range Boost. Beautiful, gorgeous microphone. I mean, this is like, you don't see these anymore. It's like 99.9% perfect. The only reason why I say that is because got a little nick right here and just a little bit on the inside from being bounced around in the box. Otherwise, I'm surprised it is not physically damaged. The battery was already left inside. We do got to replace down here. They got tape all over the place. Replace that. Put a good connector onto it. Let's see if it even works. These are things you don't do when you package something. Secure that. Okay. Hello, 1 2. Hello, radio 1 2 1 2. It's working. Customer wants his wired up to a 4-pin base station, Madison base station, which that's sitting over here in another box. I didn't realize I had another box here until just this morning. So, but that's the topic of this morning, guys, is when you box something, package something, put a lot of bubble wrap on there. I know everyone wants to be a penny pincher, but think about this. If I'm going to waste my time sending something to get repaired to a shop, I want that item to be secure, bulletproof. Why would I send something half-assed and find out now it's damaged? I'm wasting my time and money. I'm wasting the other person's time and money to go through and get it all fixed up. It's not worth it. And then you got to figure out the end, what do you want to do? Now, let's say this got completely damaged. Not only did you send it, you got no insurance onto it, more than likely, which means now it's junk. You know, in this case, it's really good, which is cool. And I'm glad that it's safe because he's going to love this microphone. This is a very beautiful microphone. I'd like to have this microphone just in my collection. This is a very nice microphone. And this is going to work great on a Madison base station. So he's got a beautiful selection of choice here, no doubt. Just bubble wrap it extra. I would have put the thicker bubble wrap around it, or else double up and triple up on this is what I would have done to ensure safe arrival. So I just wanted to point that out this morning because that was pretty scary yesterday when I saw this. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe that. So we'll wire this thing up here in a little bit and get it all squared away. But anybody any questions? All that good stuff. Yeah, Chavez says box inside of a box and bubble wrap. There you go. Yep. Beagle Man says that's not mine. No. John said he's got one like no. Yeah, these are beautiful microphones. It's perfect. I mean, this is a really nice dynamic microphone. This has, oh god, just such clear audio. The way they built this is transistorized circuit board. These are like perfect boards. Now, a lot of guys, what we used to do years ago, us real technicians, not these fake ones out here, us real technicians with the real knowledge, the real degree and certificates, the real powerful brain that we've got in our heads, we would take these boards, if we had come across these microphones, they were all cosmetically messed up or broke or whatever, we would take these boards out and we put the boards inside of a project box and use them that way. Or we would take and mount them right inside of a radio from the mic jack into this. And so now you got yourself a beautiful power mic setup by running a stock mic into the mic jack, feeds into this board. Now becomes a power mic. And then you set that up just a slight sample drive so you don't saturate your audio chip. And away you go. So, yeah. That's what we used to do years ago. We would reuse those all the time. The blue ones were the Bola heads. They were the Turner Plus 2 sideband ones. We did the same thing. We take the element out of those, put them inside the D104 head, and it would be much louder, more clear, and a little more bassy sound to your audio. And we would take the same thing to the guts out of that microphone, and we would surplus it into a radio to where it would sound a lot more better. So those are ways you can kind of do things to restore what you have. You just got to have the knowledge, and you got to have the schematics, and you got to have the right equipment to do it with. And she's beautiful. That's perfect. Yeah. CC, good morning to you. How are you? I'll be getting your train wreck today of D104s. Okie dokie. Now, are any one of these D104s going to be bling bling all set up so we can kind of show off your bling blings a little bit, or what you got going on there? Let's put that aside for a moment. Another project we gotta do, upcoming. Stay tuned, guys. This whole entire bezel. Look at all these beautiful wire connectors. You got to know what you're doing, okay? That's why I laugh at these guys and they say, "Oh yeah." No. These guys have no ideas. These wannabe shops. So that's the whole entire bezel of a 990. That's your whole hookup for the 990. If you don't connect these in the right spots, and I'm sure I'll get some people to say, "Oh, it's real easy to do." Yeah, okay. When you got ones with the same exact connector pin out, if you don't put them in the right spot, you're gonna damage the radio. You really gotta know what you're doing. You gotta pay attention. You gotta read schematics. You gotta follow voltage charts. You gotta do everything. Black diagram, the whole shebang. So this would be an upcoming project we gotta do for a radio that's got a bad VFO. This one's got the good VFO. See how it spins? The other one, it doesn't want to spin at all. It's all locked up. So the whole panel is going to be replaced because that's not the only problem he has. We found in the radio. Otherwise, we could have just taken this out, changed the brake onto it, loosened that up, and it would have been fine. But he's got a VFO problem along with other problems. So we found a whole complete panel, which is a lot better condition than what he has, to eliminate all his problems. He's got a lot of issues on the board, a lot of fracture traces and whatnot. So we're going to just take the whole thing instead of going through and charging a lot of money to get all that fixed. It's best just to go this route and be done with it. This one is really sound. It's perfect. Nothing wrong with it. We've already gone through all the traces. So that's our next upcoming project. Is this one right here. Okay, CC. I got yours right here, Mr. CC. Let me do this first. Hold on a second. I'll cover up your address. So the trolls don't call you. Apparently I had, which I didn't realize. I went back to the video and you can barely see it, but it's enough to indicate. And somebody zoomed in, took a screenshot of a customer's label on a box I had sitting off to the side, and had a phone number onto it. They tried calling the guy up, telling him, "You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Oh no, he's bad, blah blah." Well, the customer's response was pretty much, wow, you went through all that trouble to call me, not realizing I'm on the radio right now having a blast. It's working great. Well, then you must be one of the lucky ones. He says, yeah, did you ever have any work done? Yeah. Okay. Well, what's your name? He gave the name, gave it back to me, looked it up in the system. Never here. Trolls. Trolls. They'll do whatever it takes to lie. Panic attack. There's one. Crying on Facebook. Just the other day. Larry Meeks. Bunch of these idiots. Boy, you got all kinds of bling going on here, Mr. CC's. I'm going to pass those cards around. Let me see if I can do this in a way there. I had to disguise a little bit for you. That's CC. He's got the bling. CC with the bling. Mr. Chocolate City. Really cool guy. That's his bling. Look at all this stuff he's got down here. I gotta get my camera here to zoom in. Hold on a second. You guys gotta check this stuff out, man. This guy's a genius, man. I tell you what. He's got like a signature of just success. That's what he's got. This guy is unbelievable with the stuff he does. You gotta check this out, man. He's got the walking canes, bottle lamps, regular bottles and glasses, money boxes. I mean, that's his bling right there. Good morning, Corey. And you can't buy these off the shelf anywhere. You cannot. So don't think like, oh, I've seen these before. I can buy those anywhere. No, you cannot. You cannot. And I'll tell you why you cannot. Because these are all custom. All these colorful things right here you see are 100% custom. Made by Mr. CC himself. So anybody who says, oh, that's BS. I bought one of these. No, you didn't. The only way you ever bought one of these is either directly from him and had a bling, or somebody who he did it for, got rid of it, gave it away, sold it, whatever. That's the only way. Otherwise, you're not going to find these in the store anywhere. You're not going to find them online anywhere. This is all CC's bling. That's all his stuff right there. So if you guys ever want some bling on your glasses and this, that, and the other, anything he touches, man, he can turn it into an amazing piece. And let me tell you what, he's actually done amazing work for celebrities as well. He is well known in the bling community. So when I met this guy, not in person yet, but when I met him over the phone, he got in touch with me about radio stuff. We got to talk about different things and his hobbies, his interests, his business. And when he sent me pictures, I could not believe the stuff that he showed me. In fact, sorry, CC, I got to pick on you. You guys have amazing work. Alright, here we go. Check that out. Check those out. Professional boxer with a little bling bling on his belt. All this stuff, man. All these are rhinestones, man. These are like, this is good stuff here. This isn't some plastic Walmart kitty section. It ain't some kind of, fake jewelry, plastic peon stuff, man. This is like cool stuff right here. So this right here, buddy, let me tell you what. This is what he's all about. He can take anything he wants and he can turn that into something amazing and just make it shine. I'll find you another one here really quickly. There's one for Jimmy Star. He's got the sunglasses. Got a big glass right here, one right there. I mean, pretty cool stuff, man. Let me tell you what. Now, how can you say no to that? I mean, this guy's got all kinds of craziness. Young Jock. I mean, look at all this stuff, man. He's got all kinds of bling bling going on. So, yep. So, I mean, as I said, he's well known. He's a man with a plan, and he's got the bling to sing. Anyways, yes, I got your box right here. Let's see what you got to say. You said you sent me a train wreck of the D104. Now, see, that's how you want to do it. He's got wrapping paper, or bubble wrap all over the place here. That's what you want. You want a good, secure thing. You got a zip tied right here too. Oh boy, look at that. He's got the bling bling. Oh boy. You gotta deck it out some more, put some stuff on the back or on the front. He's got a little bling bling right here going on, nice and shiny. I don't even know if I can work on this. I might just glitter my eyes. No, just kidding. Oh, Chocolate City, you're a cool guy. Yes, sirree. Get these here tie straps off. Like I said, you gotta be careful. Just you gotta box yourself up carefully because UPS, those guys, Postal Service, DHL, FedEx, they're all rough with packages. Some of them, if you don't catch them at the door, they will not mark it as being damaged. They'll just leave it alone. Luckily enough, the driver I've got is a good friend of mine, and he does his job right. So, what in the world is this? Oh boy. Well, we gotta fix all that up for sure. I'll get you a nice cord. Oh, we're not done. We got another one here. Oh, there's no bling bling on this one. Oh, CC, you broke my heart. What the hell? Okay, there's another one. Very good. Alrighty, yeah, I'll take and get these here done for you. I'll get those fixed. If not today, over the weekend. I got a very busy day tomorrow. I have to go meet up with some clients later today, this evening, around supper hour. Because they are talking about them marketing me due to being that I'm a radio dealer, etc. So, and a warranty tech. So I'm going to be sitting down tonight with a bunch of head honchos, I suppose, for a nearby company who wants to market me, sponsor me in my business here. So that's pretty cool too. Yep. All right, let me put this down here. There we go. Yeah, you didn't bling bling this one yet. Oh boy, CC, you're slacking on me. Come on now. You gotta finish the bling bling this one too, but this, I like this. This is nice. Look at that. Look at the shine. Oh boy. Pretty microphone. Good job. I want to see the rest of those though. I want to put. Let's see. Where's? There you go. All right, Cece. I got a job for you. I might consider doing this. Let me sleep on it some more. Here's my shorty. Whoop, there we go. That's my shorty. I may have to have you do a little bling bling with him. What do you think? You got some ideas for me? Put some nice, like an amber effect look. Mix that in a little bit of red. And some other rhinestones, I suppose. I don't know what you can do with it, but that's my little shorty. That's me shorty, dudes. Nice and clean. She's pretty. So I haven't used this in a while, but I had this wired up right now. It's a 4-pin. I'm going to wire this up to my Emperor 5010 when I get a chance, which is right there. That's the Emperor 5010 I use all the time. Basic radio works great. Let me tell you what. You can't beat these radios, and you guys are out there running your Galaxies and your Rangers and Connexes and all those Walmart radios, we call them. Well, geez, let me tell you what. This radio here, I bought brand new back in, well, let's see. I think what year it came out now. It's been a while. But anyways, I've had it for all these years. I've had this radio for a very long time. Very, very, very long time. And aligned and tuned by me professionally. And guess what? Still in one working position. Never had to replace a single thing out of it. Never. I had gotten this way back when I was in high school. Let's see here. I want to say like late 80, early 90. I gotta look this up. What year? Yeah, 90s. That's what I thought. I was like late 80s, early 90s. I was thinking. Because I was in high school when I had bought this radio. And, had a paper out job along with my radio shop, and I had saved up my money. I paid $225 at the time. The only reason why I paid that, they're actually over $300, and I got it because the guy who had bought it, brand new, he brought it to me, and he says, "Hey, it just came in today. Let's open it together." Okay, I said, "What do you got?" We open it up together. I said, "Wow, that's a beautiful radio." He said, "Yeah, that's my CB." I said, "This isn't a CB. It's a ham radio." I said, "But we can modify it for CB." He says, "Oh, I thought that was just CB." I said, No. It's a 10-meter radio. So we get it all set up, modified, line and tune, ready to go. And he says, "Oh, that's a beautiful radio. Thank you so much." Okay. And after about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, we're sitting there playing around, visiting, having a good time, shooting some skip, this, that, and the other. He kept looking and looking. He says, "I don't know. I don't think I really like that radio now." I said, "What do you mean? You just bought the damn thing." He says, "Yeah, but I don't know. That's a lot of buttons and features for me. I thought it was going to be a basic radio." I said, "No, that's a ham radio. It's a 10-meter radio. I said, well, what do you want to do with it now? He said, I don't know, give me 2.25, it's yours. Okay. I give him 2.25 for it, and he says, I paid more than that, but you do a lot of work for me, so I help you out. Okay, cool, whatever. So he did, and I ended up with it, 2.25. Brand spanking new radio, aligned and tuned and modified by me. Never once did this radio ever break down. No parts burned out. Nothing failed. All original display. These are when they built them great. So, anyways, back on this D104. What can you do for me there, CC? What can you do for that thing? I do have, I don't want to spoil this because I do have an idea, and we're going to try to put it into effect here like right quickly, soon anyways, like within the next probably month or two. I do have an idea. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. And yeah, well, I don't want to be a spoiler alert. So I guess because I really can't say nothing without giving it away. Just sit tight and be prepared. That's all I can say. Just sit tight and keep watching the videos and the posts. Don't miss out on my community posts, and you'll be able to see what I'll be talking about. I've already got a lot of people who are asking if I can do it for them as well, and I can. So we're gonna see how things go and see. It looks like it's gonna be an extensive amount of work ahead of me to do on top of work I've already got to do. So I'll just put it to you like this. It's going to be branded by DX Radio Shop, and it's going to be in such a way that you're going to be like beyond impressed. So we will show you that when we get to it, and yeah, it's going to be a fun time. So we've already got a lot of requests when I mentioned this idea, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. We've got orders lined up for power supplies. I don't know why they want that on it, but okay. But mainly radios and microphones, and I might do the same thing with this one. I think I will, and brand this one as well. So yeah, it's gonna be great. So anyways, that's about it for this morning rag chew, guys. If anybody has anything they want to add to it, feel free to do so. I gotta see something. I put up a post this morning. I want to see if it worked. Okay, it did. Perfect. Okay, I'll make sure it did. Nice. Alright, very good. So, as some are already aware, we do have another platform set up for TikTok, which we were not going to do. but we managed to get persuaded into it, I suppose, and go from there. So let's see how it goes. I don't know. I guess we had to go from that way. Chavez says, "Are the D104 good for ham?" So yes and no. Yes, if you want that loudness, I suppose, but no, because all ham radios already have speech processors and a good amplification drive anyway, so I would not use this. I would not use any power mic for that matter, unless it's designed strictly from the maker itself. Like if it's an ICOM, a Yaesu, a Kenwood, etc., then I would go that route. Otherwise, I would not use a D104 on a ham radio, no. Unless it's going to be like a Saturn base station or a 2990 or something like that, then okay. But Connex, any tone. But if we're talking a ham radio, like a full-blown HF radio, then no, I would not use that on there. You don't need to. There's so much audio on your ICOM, Kenwood, and Yaesus and Alenkos, you don't need all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's everyone to their own, I suppose. So, all right, CC, we'll catch you later. I'll talk to you later on tonight. Get your rest. Catch you later. Yeah, he's a graveyard shift worker right there. He's up all hours of the night. While everyone's sleeping, he's working, blinging. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I got a lot of work to do. I'm just trying to get my morning started to put a few things on the topic here, the bench that we got to take care of. That's for Mr. Peter, and these two here are for Mr. CC. We'll take care of all these and get you squared away. I'll talk. Shoot me a text, Leon, about this one right here. You want the mic cord replaced as a standard mic cord with this one, or do you need one that had that long as what you've got? In other words, you want to keep the same length of cable on this? Do you want to keep the same length, or do you want to go back to just a standard end? Because I can put a plug right here and be done with it, just like this one. Make it all original. So what would you like me to do? Send me a text of what you want me to do with this here, so I know what I'm doing with that. Because obviously it's got to get fixed. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get hustling here. Got a lot of work to do. Good morning, Mike. How are you? Good to see you on, as always. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Thumbs up, and I'll see you back here in a few moments at the DX Radio Shop with many more videos of only the true knowledge, the true facts, nothing in between, like your scammies over there and all these other wonderful hack shoppies. So, you guys want the true blue and only the real facts, then you come here to DX Radio Shop, you get exactly that. See you soon. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the join. Don't miss out on over 1,300 videos of full-fledged detail of troubleshooting radios. See you later.